Welcome back, Tina.
Thanks for having me.
Wow, look at this. This is the new issue. Is this on stands now? Or
Sure.
Yeah, Vogue. Look at you. My goodness.
Yeah.
How about that, ladies and gentlemen? What do you think?
It almost looks like me.
Pretty good. Also on the inside, do you mind if I show this?
I love it.
I think it's fantastic. There she is. How old are you, like 9 or 10?
I'm about 9.
9 years old.
And
How about that?
my mom used to take me to this beauty school to get like literally a $2 haircut. And this place, I forget the name of it, but I know it said like beauty school, London, Paris, New York, Upper Darby.
Very, very nice. Do you like it? Because it's not just the matter of getting your picture taken, it's like a whole big crew and stuff to get your picture taken.
Yeah, it takes like 100 people to get that. Yeah.
Did Oprah come to your house once to take your picture?
Yeah, I did a photo shoot once in my apartment with Oprah for O Magazine, your friend Oprah. Mm-hmm. And it's a big deal when Oprah comes someplace. And so I was like, oh, she's coming to my apartment. I got to get everything out of here. So I called a friend, Jennifer Greenberg, who does the set dressing for 30 Rock, and said, and she came over, and fixing up the apartment mostly involves taking my stuff out. And we put it in a truck, and I don't know, they hid it in the woods or something. So, and she put a nice little rug down, and there was like a bowl of fancy pears, and they made it really nice. And Oprah came in the door, and my daughter immediately was like, come here, to Oprah, and led her to this bowl of beautiful fruit and said, these crazy bananas are for you. Like, the jig was up immediately. That was not how we...
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
These crazy bananas.
Never seen such fancy pears.
You said your daughter's 4.5. How is that? Is that just crazy, isn't it?
It's the best.
Yeah.
It just gets better and better, and she's so sweet and funny, and they've gotten past the 3-year-old part where they're little jerks and they're getting cute again. And they ask questions like, where do babies come from, and what about heaven? And she was sitting I was reading her a story the other night, and she was sitting on my lap, and she just took my face in her hands and said, when are you gonna die?
Wow. Well, that's
chilling.
Yeah, it is chilling. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, you never know.
They have very practical concerns. Like they'll miss you, whatever, but they're like, who is in charge of the chicken nuggets if you die?
They respond to everything. Everything goes in, so just forget about trying to filter anything. It all goes in.
Very susceptible. I try to limit the TV because it's like I was brushing my teeth one night, and she came in. She goes, "Mommy, there's a better way." And she'd seen that stupid commercial where you mount your toothpaste on the wall and push on it. She's like, there's a better way. Completely marketed to.
Well, I guess that's all right, isn't it?
Yeah. It's America.
Yeah, and what kind of television does she watch? I mean,
whatever you got.
Really?
Whatever you got.
Like videos, DVDs, commercials?
Cartoons, commercials. Like OxyClean, they got her too. Mommy, have you tried OxyClean? It makes the stain come right out. All right.
Give it a try. Yeah. When you're like doing your TV show and also making films, what do you bring the little girl with you to work? What do you do with her?
I do sometimes. I try to bring her. So she likes it. She likes hair and makeup. Little girls like hair and makeup.
Yep.
She has her own. She likes to do her own makeup, which she mostly is not. She ends up looking like she's in the Manson family. She like draws like really symmetrically all over her face.
Do you, this is the 4th season for the show, is that right?
Yeah, we just wrapped just this past Friday night.
You're done with 4 seasons.
We finished the 4th season of 30 Rock, and we're picked up for season 5.
Does I think I know the answer to this, but the show, it does go all over the world, is that right?
It does. We actually, we are in Italy, and I think we're in South America, and we recently premiered in Germany. 30 Rock now airs in Germany, and we premiered to a 0 rating in Germany.
0? Really?
I think it means like less than 50 people watched it. So it's just as big a hit in the rest of the world.
And it's funny because it seems like the perfect match, really.
We speak a lot of German on the show.
Yeah,
I don't know
exactly.
why. Maybe I don't know why Germany doesn't want Tracy Morgan.
How is Tracy?
Tracy's good.
You know, he's and I don't know what it's like to work with a guy. I've only had him here on the show.
Yeah.
And he can exhaust you.
Does he make sense when he comes here?
Oh, no.
No. Because I would say we're 4 years into this now, and I still, every now and then there'll be something where I just don't understand what he's talking about. And we were on set a couple weeks ago, and he was like, yo, what's that dude? You know that movie with Jack Human? I'm like, Jack Human, the dude in the movies. And I was like, Tracy, we're all like, we're gathering. I'm like, what are you trying to say? He's like, Jack Human, the dude who was Wolverine. I'm like, Hugh Jackman? Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, the dude who was Wolverine.
And he just, you know, he's a unique point of view in the world. There was a beautiful blonde background extra, people fill out the scenes, and there's this really tall, gorgeous, like all-American blonde lady, and a lot of guys were trying to talk to her and on our set and get in there. And Tracy just has a way. He just went up to her and was like, look at your fine self. You look like you should be married to one of the San Diego Padres. And it was exactly right.
Yeah.
It's exactly what she
I can
looked like.
believe that. Man,
Like 50.
that dropped me.
Oh, good.
All right, now let's talk about the film Date Night. Opens April 9th. For what it's worth, I've seen the movie and I laughed myself silly. Very entertaining. And you know what was good is you and Steve Carell. You actually believe that you guys are a married couple. Did you know him before the film?
I didn't know him well. One of the things I like about the movie is we look like a real married couple, because a lot of times in movies it's like Burt Lancaster and Megan Fox. It's like some old geezer and some. But we look like a married couple. And I didn't know him well. We both had come from the Second City in Chicago, so we kind of had the same background. But we had sort of met at various NBC events.
Yeah.
You know, those are good times. Just walking around looking for shrimp.
Were you guys
it.
able to add things to the script? Because it certainly
did.
seems like it was of you and of him.
We did. We got to improvise a fair amount, and it was really fun. We did this whole like sequence around a stripper pole. That was we're this married couple, and we're for different reasons have to try to look like we belong at a sex club, and so we figured, you know, let's not plan this. Let's just go it, and then we did pretty well. There was a couple times where Steve he picked me up by the legs and then just kind of rammed my crotch bone into the pole, and I was like, Steve.
What's the matter with him?
I go, Steve.
What is
You
he?
have a wife? You know what the equipment is that we're working with here. But he's such a funny guy, and he's so nice, and it's a pleasure.
It was very entertaining, and also a bit of a surprise. And sometimes these can be leaden and deadly, but the chase scenes were great
good.
and very funny. And I understand you did a lot of your own running around kind of stuff.
I did my own, tried to run in heels.
Yeah.
They were like, on action, you run, and I was like, go. I don't think I ever fell. I was waiting to fall the whole time. We were running in heels, running. We did all this stuff in New York City. It was really fun. Shooting in Times Square, which the New Yorkers are great because they do not care. Like, they don't care that you're filming. And also, even if they don't recognize you, they don't care that a couple is screaming for help in Times Square. They don't. Good luck to you. They don't care.
And when you're doing a scene, they drive by. Does that interfere with anything?
There's a pretty awesome New York move that sometimes people drive by. They see a film shoot in New York. They drive by and yell, cut, which I think is genuinely really funny. Because they cut and they mess everything up, but it's kind of funny.
Why not? They're having their fun. Who cares? Now we're going to look at a clip here.
Okay.
It opens April 9th. Oh, and you know, Mark Wahlberg is very funny in this.
He's funny in the movie, yeah.
Very funny. And the first time you see him, and then subsequent times that you see him, it just seems to get funnier and funnier.
Yes, he's very funny, and he never wears a shirt.
No. Okay, tell us what we're going to see.
This clip is, so we're this nice couple from New Jersey, and then through a series of misunderstandings, some bad guys start chasing us, and they're chasing us through Central Park, and we are trying to get away from them.
All right, opens April 9th, Date Night. There you go. It's Date Night, opens April 9th. Very funny film.
Thank you.
You know, I see every film made, and as we were watching this, it just occurred to me that in this country, in making films, there's only like a half a dozen people who can really make funny, entertaining films, and you certainly would be among the six that can do that. It's great. Tina Fey, ladies and gentlemen.